Once again, it's DJ Sincere, Dirty Basement Radio, as we continue on with part two of this exclusive interview with the God Killa Sin. He proceeds to give the history of the song Stop the Brakes that you heard in part one.
Right, so that was kind of like my debut right there. That was like my first chance at getting my feet wet, where everybody can hear what I was doing. But before then, I was playing around in the booth and all that shit. Did a couple of songs, and where I never really circulated to nobody. But once I jumped on that one joint right there, that kind of sealed the deal for me. It was like, yeah, this is where I need to be at right here.
Okay, so
I could see myself.
So how'd you manage to even put that together? Because that I'm saying, you're on the track with some real big names right there, and according to you, you were maybe what 16, 17?
Yeah, I was like 17 at the time, 16, 17 the most. I was 17 the most at that time.
Okay, how did you hook up with Raekwon?
I mean, well, that's always family. It's like, how, like, since the baby dudes been around me, they watch me grow up. I'm kind of like one of the babies out of the crew and shit. Like, and I'm 47 right now. I'll be 47 April 2nd. So I've been around this literally since I was like 13, 14 years old. It's just that, my big bro and Ray, they connection or whatever, they was always together. That was, they thick as thieves or whatever. That was their team right there. So me being around Ray is like me being around my big bro. Same difference, you heard?
Gotcha.
I used to just pick his brain. We be in the feeds. That's when he had the blue hat coupe. We floating. He got beats on in there, a joint that he just did or whatever, and we just throwing bars back and forth. Boom. Nah, you gotta say it like this. Nah, you gotta do it like this or whatever. So, he was kind of one of my first influences as far as this shit go. Meth was my biggest influence. You know what I'm saying? Because he the one that really opened my eyes to like different styles and all that shit, flipping your style and just being you and saying what you're saying and shit. He always had the extra energy and spunk with him, so like that captivated me too. I got up with Killer Army. It's funny because I ended up on that day going back to that day when my brother pulled up to the crib and shit. That day he snatched me right up. As soon as he heard the rhyme, he snatched me up, brought me over there to the crib. That's when the studio in 36 Chambers was on 4 Michelle Court. We ran over there and I kind of had a little cipher / battle with the Killer Army cats at that time. I think it was Ninth Prince, Don Pacino, Isla, a couple other dudes over there at the time, but I went bar for bar with everybody, so there wasn't no bars left to go, and I was still ready to go. And for that moment, it was like, yo, damn, bro, like, you should think about fucking with us or whatever. At that time, I'm like, nah, I got my team or whatever, we could do something, a little ego and all that shit, and, I ain't jumping shit, but in the end of the day, nah, this is family. Ultimately, this family, this bloodline right here, so, few like maybe not even a full year, after that, come around like fall time, the bros pulled up to my crib in a big ass van. Everybody piled in it. RZA hopped out, rang the doorbell like, yo, what's up? My little bro putting the group together and all that shit, the Killer Army and all that. They was already recording and all that, but they like, yo, kind of need you to, jump in the mix with this for me. It'd be a good thing. It'd be a good look. I had to make the decision right there. So
okay.
I packed me a duffel bag. Whatever.
That was out, huh?
And I was out. We on our way to Ohio. Shit like that.
Yeah, we're going to pause right now to blaze another fire track. This is Sons of Man featuring Killer Army, Soldiers of Darkness, produced by Fourth Disciple.
Attention soldiers! Kill everyone!
Ha ha! Another fucking live ass track from the Temple Shaolin.
What, nigga?
Hold up.
Yeah, what?
Real. The Killer Priest. You know what I'm saying? The prodigal son. Sons of Man. Madman representing for the Killer Army, the Killer Sin, the Resurrector.
Yeah, yo, I gotta get a grip and edge on life for living type. See, I'm shiesty. Now I see why nobody likes me. It might be the image projected, I selected, but F it. Shit is mad real as well as hectic. Expected, the best and got tested. Suggestions molested my thoughts, I manifested, but check it. My mind was designed for crimes, the bottom line, cause it's my time to shine. With the nickel weighted nine, so it's fine. And there's no remorse in my source of madness. With my temper, my anger rises like my status. Because I'm known on the borough of Shaolin for wailing. Don't think that it's peace when I be smiling. A heart stone cold is what I own. For niggas who brag, I break bones, leave them ungagged to hear the moan. I hate snakes on that fake shit. I get mad, leave them shook in the back like when the quake hit. I got a steez, oh that's raw, man. Another brother provoked the gun smoke, now that's all. Damn, why did he bother the baller of horror? Knowing full well that he won't live to see tomorrow. Be on your guard when I start to flip shit. Sick when the guard is hard to get a grip.
I raise a streaking iron flame, hurled to still heavens. Clinks of shallows, deeping in the shallow trench of heaven. I rush like lions through the roaring slaughter. Then I assume my human facility. I'm playing the hits on the governor. Open, behold the gift. Designed to kill many men. I stick them for billion pins. And came in so world in. Flashing death like lightning from the heavens. Leaving rappers suffering the thirst of a silent curse that came from the earth when the planet was reversed. Here are the needles. See that he dies. While the effect of a drug come bleeding out of his eyes. I chop off his feet so he can't walk the talk that he claimed to stalk. I shine my pitchfork and stack up dead corpse. A soldier of the darkness, kidnap an MC for hostage. Then break loose on the stage, trading places like slaves being trained. I'm under pressure, thoughts reacting wild like a child molester. Mad near terrorism, today's journalism. Going to war across the country with another organism. Kill all you madness, it's how we kill them.
The calculation of time of broken life would help the data exploration, steady creation, mental consumptions of the abomination. I emerge from the house of bondage, the rebellious one, alien son of man, no longer deceived by Satan's plan. Here's a ministry fighting wars of demonology, soldiers of idolatry, writing the sins of reality. Moving through space, the black meteorite, burning satellite. I sojourn deep beyond the depths of my inner sight. Visions of me on the night of a solar eclipse, aborting the mothership, taking my last whip from this polluted myth. Another soul vibrates, escapes this cold tunnel of fire, trouble liar, excruciating rain from the born sire. I tie your fucking brain out with barbed wire. Infused or slap your bruise, unable to talk, condemned in the rims of hell, afraid to walk. Reaction, slow motion, and shock for the explosion, symptoms of death. Left you choking on your own breath. You better study your literature, seek your scriptures, biblical codes and scrolls, laced in below robes. Kill a priest with slice of lessons in 60 seconds. Erase a blessing, overcome the oppression.
Hearken as the night darkens. You've been warned that the priest will soon swarm. Now you'll be done away like the unicorn, with nighttime as my uniform and death as my sword. The universal warlord, son of man, came together for one accord. You can't read about it, it's not a myth. Here's a puncture to your rib for a gift. And the only present I'm dealing with is now the supreme slayer. I wrote the book of Isaiah, laying these bodies down by the layer. Burn them before the assembly, and watch his ashes go up through the chimney. May the skies be as brass before his prayers, and though his words be lost in the air. The reason you felt shame is because I've been ordained. I'll tie you up and throw you off a fucking plane, and fill up your parachute with more dead bodies. Don't ask me why, it's a fucking hobby. Burn them like the fuel, put down your tool. I laugh at you, because MCs are my footstool.
You enter the hocus pocus, perhaps the dopest, toke this, but don't overdose it. Focus, I bloodshot your livers with ferocious side effects, brightens the glycosis. Insanity enters humanity's like an enemy, invade the central nervous system. Mathematically schematic, drama panic, couldn't hold a tablet. Somatic, bruised through your system like an avid. Bump piston, watch for the blow. High deliberate, fast and slow. The road, minute, barrier, delinquent, grabs your soul. Magnetic flux beyond control. I believe in beats in the commode, selling soul to the toilet bowl. All your possessions I own for bio, the chemical, the clone, chromatosis, the syndrome, the rip band, the winkle, twinkle, twinkle. You're caught up with your days now. Falling is a star. What part? What's so hard? That you travel so far, and even a master charge will put your arteries back apart. But a lot,